So there's this singer on the internet that they call D4vd, and apparently he's in a lot of hot water because he's been going through one of probably the worst controversies of his life. And also, shout out to my boy Curse. Like, this is his video. This is where I get most of my internet pop culture from. Get to the video.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall is a phrase that perfectly describes what happens to a massive creator when their entire reputation comes crashing down overnight. And for David, he wasn't just a massive creator or musician, he was literally on top of the world, with some of his songs being featured in massive shows like Invincible,
Yes.
and even my all-time
This
favorite
is
show.
one of this was one of my favorite superhero shows, and his song was like one of the best feelings I've ever felt when I first heard that song. Like, that song was a W song, W everything.
Award-winning Arcane.
And also Arcane, yes.
Collabs with games like Fortnite, as well as
He was in
potential
Fortnite.
future collabs with one of the most anticipated movies
Beyond
of
the
all time.
Spider-Verse.
However, all of that now potentially means nothing, because over the past week, he's now been dropped by major brands,
Wow.
turned the internet against him, and had to cancel the rest of his tour that he had been on since
crazy.
August. All the while potentially facing criminal charges. So yeah, in the span of a week, his life has completely turned
You see, that's the
upside
funny
down.
thing. Like, you could spend like years building shit up, and all it takes is like a few days of inconsistency, a few days of poor decisions to bring all that shit down. That's how crazy life is. That's why you guys have to pray every day.
So let's go in depth and talk about it. So for a quick introduction,
bro,
this
look at
Friday-
how handsome this nigga is. Like, look at how handsome this guy is. Like, as I am right now, he's mugging me as I am. But like, that star in the middle of his harmful tilt is like, I don't know. I will never understand the style of putting a star on your face, because like, it's not cool. It's not fresh. It's just weird. But moving on.
is David. He's a popular 20-year-old singer/songwriter who surprisingly started out trying to be a Fortnite
I didn't even know that.
which honestly is pretty
That's crazy.
He also did an interview with Benny Blanco, kind of explaining who he is and kind of how he grew up so quickly.
So basically, I played Fortnite from 2017 to 2020.
2 years of Fortnite.
I became a YouTuber. I was playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these
Yeah, he
different
was
games.
he was a
That's how I
YouTuber.
become like the biggest next thing streamer, Kai
Yeah.
and everything.
However, as he was making his Fortnite montages, he kept getting copyright for the music that he was using.
Like,
because
bro, I
obviously
hate
it
when that
wasn't
shit
his.
happens. Like, every one of my most famous videos I'm looking at the screen right now, it has copyright. It has that annoying copyright shit. I didn't even get to 100k views. But like,
And because of
I
that,
appreciate everybody that watched that video. Like, when I first saw that video get, when the video had 200 views, like, I was rolling on the floor, bro. I was like happy. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far, and we are getting very close to monetization, bro. We are so close, bro. Just, you guys, just subscribe, just watch all my other videos. I promise the contents are bangers after banger after banger, and from now on I'll be releasing awesome videos for you guys to enjoy, and you guys to watch in your free time, and also you guys to chill and relax. Watch our journey.
And as he was on the phone crying to his mom about it, she told him to start making his own music, therefore he wouldn't get copyrighted. And after that is how his music career really started.
I was like, wait a
You know,
minute,
that's
I could
crazy. One of
probably
the
do that.
smallest
And he never
gestures,
did it
like his
before.
mom just
He
like
never-
was like, "Whoa, boy, you're disturbing me. Why don't you make your own music?" Like, and as she said that off a whim, off anything, off like just, she didn't even think what she said it, and she made her son's career,
I
which is
know
about to be
like a dog, anything
torn down
like
anyway.
this
So like,
since I was in
let's
first
keep
grade.
watching.
When I was 13,
Did you sing?
I sang. I couldn't sing, but I sang.
So you just,
Yeah.
just literally only made music so you could make a few more dollars.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was it.
So after this, he started making music and going viral on different apps
That's
like
crazy.
TikTok and Twitter, gaining
3 million, 4 million followers. That's a lot,
Put
bro.
out, because I'm not gonna lie, they were.
I guess.
Like he made some actual
Yes, he did.
iconic
He
sounds
actually
on
made a lot of
TikTok.
iconic
like this
songs.
song, for example.
2.2 million views in 2022.
I personally, before I did not even know he created this song, because like anybody that has been on TikTok for 30 minutes has heard this song before. Like, you can't even say anything.
know he
Yo,
made
you also
these
use this
songs.
band
Like,
lab.
this was heat.
That's
I remember
crazy.
listening to this so many times. And knowing that he only made these songs so he could use them in Fortnite montages just adds an extra layer
Yes,
of
it
relatability
does.
to it. He also made some other iconic songs, but you guys get the point.
Yo,
He
like
had
his
his
TikTok
hand
was actually blowing up. There may be some K's in there, but like there's a lot of M's. And by K I mean thousand, by M I mean million. But look at that video, it has like 27.9 million views. You know, like my goal in life is to like become very popular. That I only post a few TikToks, and each one of those TikToks will be like M. Like if you go to Speed's TikTok, Kai's TikTok, you hardly ever see a K in there. It's always M after M after M after M after M. I was like, that's what I'm aiming for. Just like a side goal to make me happy.
a lot of the iconic
But I
songs
guess
that
my main
people
goal is like I just want to like cross a million subscribers. Maybe that is overstretching it. Maybe 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, yeah, I guess. A million will be alright.
for TikTok edits, which is a reason why he grew so fast. Because I'm pretty sure within like a year or two of him starting to make music, he was already
That's
opening for
crazy.
SZA.
That's
So that
crazy.
just tells
After
you-
1 year of growing up, you're already taking pictures or like doing sort of concert collabs, one of the biggest female artists to ever exist. Bro, this guy was on some different shit. Like his career blew up so exponentially. Like he was going firstly like this, and it just went up, straight up, a straight line.
That's how fast he was
That's
blowing
crazy,
up
bro.
online. But as I stated earlier, he blew up fast, but it seems like he came down even faster.
Yeah,
Because although everything seemed to be going right for
all
him,
Stuck on some laggy school laptop all day? Then listen up. Ray is the only browser where I can run math and play my friends at the same time. Look at this. Game on one side, math.
for him, some things weren't right.
yeah, it only takes like a
And
series of
eventually,
poor
it
decisions
would
to like
all
ruin
come out
somebody's
on
career.
September 8th of 2025. Now, before we continue, I do want to note that on
What?
this day,
These
David-
captions are crazy. Last 30 seconds of David's career. Nah, bro. Nah, that statement is crazy. That statement is crazy, bro. We don't know whether his career is ruined. But like the PDF controversy and the mother controversy is
currently on tour.
it's pretty heavy.
I think if I checked his tour scheduling, it would ping him at Minneapolis during this time period. So the 7th of September was Madison, Wisconsin, and then the 9th of it would be Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
During September 8th, he would either be already in Minneapolis or he would be traveling to
Yep.
for his show there. So just keep that in mind that when all this is going down, he's
Yes.
not in LA. So
So
on
I don't think he
September
could have
8th,
done
while
it
David
himself.
was currently on tour, apparently his Tesla car was reported as abandoned
Mhm.
and therefore it was impounded. And while being on the impound lot, I'm guessing the workers reported a bad smell.
Yeah,
from the
dead
vehicle,
bodies
so
smelled-
they called the police. And after the police
Dead bodies
was
they
called,
probably smell very, very bad. I've never smelled one before. Well, I've smelled dead rats, dead cats, and that shit was buzzing. Like,
and they eventually opened the
and I mean, I think a human zone would be even worse.
decomposing corpse of a dead girl, which sounds pretty horrific. Eventually,
Yeah.
the car's ownership was traced back to being David's, and he was contacted by the
Yeah.
police. But as I stated earlier, he was
away from home, bro.
And after
He
they
could
found the
not
body,
have done it
he
himself.
didn't fly home right afterwards because that's what a normal person would do. He told them that he would fully cooperate while he's still
Yeah.
on tour.
There was a body found last night in the back of
Yeah.
his car. He's the guy that sings like "In the back of my mind."
Yeah.
There's a body found in the back.
Like, bro,
of his
these
car.
jokes are
Him
just
and
too
his
crazy.
team
I like
haven't
that
said
humor,
anything
but
about
like,
it yet, so I'm
there are
hoping
times
so. I feel
when
like he's
you don't do
such a
that on the
guy,
internet.
though. I'm so confused. He
Just do it at
so
home
wholesome.
with your
He can
boys.
sing like an angel. Why would he have a body in the back of his car? Why would he do? The thing is, his car was impounded. Like it was at an impound lot, so it wasn't like in his driveway or something. That'd be
That'd be worse. That'd be worse. Imagine it in his driveway.
David is innocent. Like, oh yeah, he would never do this. But I don't know. People probably said that about.
So yeah, when the news first broke like a week ago, and it was reported that there was a body in David's car in the impound lot, nobody on the internet believed
Including
it
me.
was actually David's fault. A lot of people, including streamers
Including
and
me,
YouTubers
bro.
themselves, were coming to David's defense, saying that he couldn't have possibly done it because he's currently
Yes.
on tour, and there's no way he could put a body on the impound lot in his car. However, I'm guessing they all skipped over the line that the body was
Yes.
badly decomposed, which meant that it had
Yes,
been
so
there
like
for
we
a
don't
while.
know
But
how
you know
long
what?
that
Who
shit has
cares?
been there.
Situation
With David?
yeah,
Yeah, he didn't do it.
he's not a murderer.
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still gonna listen to his music. I was just
Yeah.
worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He
Yeah,
didn't
this was
perform
like the
next day.
stages.
If he
These
was
are
a
like the stages
suspect, the police would have been after
before
him.
the truth. In when you are denying something so hard and then it just gets hit with like a bunch of very very strong arguments, like very very strong proof that the nigga was involved. It's heartbreaking a bit because
He's not a suspect. He's
you're
not
trying your
just
best to
escaping the
defend
police
something and
clutches.
then
No.
somebody's
And
just
I'm gonna
bringing
perform.
more
I'm
and
gonna
more proof
perform
of
on the
why
tour.
this
David.
nigga did it.
Let me do it. I'll make it. So,
Period.
you think David did it?
Do I think he's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out?
Can't rule him out.
Yeah, a lot of the guys like an adult
No
mindset to
way.
this because
No.
you
I
can't rule
did
him
think
out
was
because it was found in
incredibly
his
soft.
car
And I don't think
How do you
and
steal a
he
Tesla,
was
though?
related to the
Huh?
person.
Wait, so you think it is him?
No, I
'Cause
don't
how
think
do you
it's him.
steal a Tesla?
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
He didn't
That
do
right
it
there
by
is the
himself.
Number one question: how do you steal a Tesla? Well, according to ChatGPT,
That's true.
it's an
That's
8
very
out of
true.
10 or 9.
That's very
in
true. It's
difficulty.
very
Because
no,
Teslas
even
have different
GPT
modes,
says
like
it's
you
nearly
can pin
impossible to
drive,
steal
which I didn't even know of. They have a
a car
sentry
or a
mode,
Tesla,
and they
I
have a
should
bunch
say.
of other safety
It
capabilities.
literally
which make
has
stealing it super hard.
like bunch of security measures. If one fails, switch to the next. If one fails, switch to the next. Switch to the next. Keep switching to the next until you get extremely lucky. Then you steal the Tesla. But like 9 times out of 10, they're going to fail.
Not to mention, Teslas have built-in trackers, so if someone did steal
Exactly.
the payment, you can just
Yes.
instantly track it or call a
Yeah.
Tesla company. So I think it's safe to say no one stole his Tesla, but people still thought he was innocent. And in the age of the internet, that's all that really matters. However, that was until they released the identity of the person that was in the back of the Tesla. And well, it turned out to be David's supposed girlfriend.
Celeste.
Then,
Little Celeste.
fast forward to yesterday, and the LAPD
She
identified
was
the body in David's car as 15-year-old.
15? His girlfriend was 15 and he's 20. I don't have anything to say. But that's weird. That's weird. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just pissed off. That was weird, bro. That was weird. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. 15, 5-year difference. She's under 18. She's a minor, and you are over 18. 2 years over 18. You probably graduated from college or anything you want to graduate from. That's crazy. That's crazy.
County in April of 2024 when
Now we have 2 things to deal with. Even if he's innocent of one, the other one is still there.
And you had NBC News also reporting that the remains were not intact and it appeared she had been dead for an extended period of time. Right, and as far as how she was identified, the medical examiner noted that the body had a tattoo on the right index finger saying shh, and a woman claiming to be Celeste's mother contacted TMZ to say she's her daughter. Right, and then with all that, you had some noting that it appears that David also has a tattoo on his finger, and from there, TMZ says that
that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Homicide division.
Well,
that's
guys,
just pointing
if there's one
to him
sure way
more.
to turn the internet and everybody against you in a second, it's doing something with an underage person. It's like the one thing on earth that can
Like,
unite
bro, that's
everybody
the one
who hate
thing.
you. And as
That's the one thing that will ruin your whole career, and there's no coming back from that.
Started to get out, it became quite apparent that he may have been dating her. The only problem is,
Like,
she
bro,
may have been like
I rather just take a moment to silence for Celeste. She did not deserve this in any way. I don't think anybody deserves death. Like, it's crazy to look at a picture of a person that was alive, that was well, that was fit, and now the person is no more. As I'm looking at this picture of her, I feel like she's still alive, but like I keep remembering that she's no more alive, like she's gone, and she's never coming back. So like, rest in peace to her.
And he would have been 18 to 19. I should also add that Celeste had been reported missing by her mother for like a year. However, since she had been seen around with David, it wasn't like she had been kidnapped. She most likely had just ran away and started living full time. Since Celeste was identified as the person in the back of the Tesla, tons of people online have now been exposing David by posting pictures of him and Celeste together and posting Discord chat logs. Singer David made a song about a girl named Celeste in December 2023. Baby, I love you. I'm not going to read these verses, but oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. Oh Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when you're dressed. But you look so damn gorgeous.
Bro, are you crazy? Are we forgetting the fact that she's underage? Are you forgetting the fact that she's a minor? Are you forgetting that?
Makes me depressed. Just an FYI, Celeste would have been 13 here. So let's just hope he was talking about another Celeste in this song, even though he probably wasn't. TMZ confirms that this photo shows singer David near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. The user who posted this picture alleges that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret, and it looks like David's like counting money or something to give to these people. And by the way,
that's such a fresh dude. He can literally pull any girl.
The money because all it takes is a couple dollars for you to keep your mouth shut about something very illegal. David was also an avid user on Discord, and apparently there's a lot of people on Twitter now that was in his Discord that's been trying to expose him, like this guy that says been trying to expose David since 2023. And if I click on the screenshots, he has messages that look like
he only adds on the age girls. That's a crazy statement.
I know, right? I'm not joking either. There's also some more insane screenshots that come from this account, who was apparently in the server with David, because David adds everybody and says, I'm in a song crisis right now. And some guy says, drop the one with the missing girl,
this community is savage as
And to prove this guy isn't faking screenshots, he then screen records the Discord and it shows the messages right there. So it's like they were actually talking about this in the server, which is just insane. There's also an insane mega thread that I just stumbled upon that says all proof that David did it, and it's a thread of screenshots and text from the Discord that I'm guessing prove that David actually did it. In some of these screenshots, you can even see that Celeste herself was in the Discord with David. So yeah, this situation so far has been
too crazy, too crazy, bro.
Is the backlash, because if you were to go on TikTok and type in David, there has been at least 1,000 to like 10,000 videos made in the last day or two talking about the situation.
I'm talking about the David situation. Oh, he did that shit. Yeah, lock it up. D4vd, David. Yeah, he did that. I'm very big when he says you're proven guilty. No, it's too much evidence. Yeah, lock his ass up, man.
I can understand this guy's standpoint. But I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Way too much shit. Nigga, man, I hate shit like that when like somebody could actually be innocent. No, he 1,000% killed the girl.
This nigga is crazy, bro. This nigga is crazy. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Let's say he gets away with the rest. He actually wasn't him that killed. Let's say on some random universe where whatever. He was still.
I could tell that this guy. I don't know whether I even like David at all.
So yeah, this situation is very disturbing, and hopefully I'll keep you guys updated to whatever happens next.
Hopefully, our boy David is not guilty.